Okay. So, today I watched Archenemy. Um, Looking at other reviews of this, the reaction was fairly mixed. Mine is not. I didn't care for it. So, by sheer coincidence, literally just today, the same day I was watching this, I reread a bunch of the Max because the Max is my favorite comic. I actually got it, some issues off my bookshelf. And that's oddly appropriate because we kind of have a similar theme here, in that both the Max and this movie are about the concept of a homeless superhero who gets no respect. And it's actually a really interesting point of comparison here. So, Arch Enemy, I don't care for it very much. I was watching it, and I was trying to figure out why I don't really care for it, or why I didn't really like this movie at all. And there's a few reasons I'll complain about, but I realized halfway through the big one was, oh, I hate all these characters. So, sorry, I'm a little burpy right now. Oh, my sense of taste and smell are mostly back now. Still not 100%. Some things are kind of bland. It's hard to smell some things, but hey, it's coming back a little better each day. So hell yeah. So, the movie is about a homeless man who claims to have been a superhero on a distant planet before he got jettisoned to Earth via dimensional rift by his archenemy. Hey, look, it's the title of the movie. Who is being observed, I guess, by this kid who is trying to make a name for himself and get a job as a writer for a BuzzFeed-style clickbait site. So first off, we have Max Fist, our main character, who, and this is something I realized while I was comparing it to the Max. Hey, Max Fist, I didn't realize. Comparing it to the Max in that the Max opens with the Max trying to save a woman from being mugged. Archenemy opens with Max, 1X, just bitching and moaning in a bar and never doing anything heroic. It is literally a solid 48 minutes into the film before Max does anything even kind of cool. Oh no, he gets hit by a car earlier. Literally, that was the biggest outer thing. It's oh, I guess he's maybe strong, is that he gets hit by a car and then starts smashing the car out of anger. Grr. But yeah, Max is introduced not doing anything cool. It plays into it later on where we find out he was actually a psychotic dictator hero or whatever. Spoilers, but I don't give a shit. I don't like the movie. Later on you find out his backstory. Turns out he was kind of a psycho hero, or fucking, then whatever. But even though that plays out later on, it still doesn't make you like him early on when you're supposed to be empathizing with him. I don't know. Didn't like it. So we have Max, and then we have a character, I swear to God, honest to God, this character's name is Hamster. They named this young man Hamster in their film, and expected us to just accept that and roll with it. They thought they would say, here's our character Hamster, and we, as a people, as an audience, would be like, okay, seems fine by me. It's totally okay to name your child that. That is not an insane thing to call a character and expect us to just accept as normal. So we got Hamster, who is our annoying, plucky reporter trying to get to the bottom of Max's story. But then I realized you fall into this trap where Hamster is interviewing and watching and recording the Max, recording Max, not the Max. I regret bringing that up now, because that's going to make things confusing. I really like the Max. Please read the Max. It's my favorite comic book series of all time. I love the Max. Don't watch Archenemy, or do, I don't care. But Max Fist, I'll just use this whole fucking name now to avoid confusion. He's studying and recording and writing about Max Fist. And I realized about halfway through the film, again, like the 48-minute mark, that, like, this means either one of two things. Either the most obvious one, which is, like, it turns out to be true, but that he doesn't believe Max Fist, and that he is just exploiting this schizophrenic homeless man for clicks on a shitty BuzzFeed site, which is deplorable, or this character believes these insane ramblings of a homeless man claiming to be an alien superhero, which is just moronic. Why would I care for a character who believes that? Oh, there's bits like from where like he's talking about it, and it's like, oh, so if we go to like this location, your magic crystal source of powers will be there too, right? And he's like playing along with Max Fist, yeah, Max Fist. And I like realized later on, when you find out later on that yes, he does in fact not believe Max at all, and he's just playing along for the story. It's like, what a shitty, mean thing to do to this schizophrenic homeless man. God, dickhead. Either dickhead or dumbass. Like, those are your two options for this character. Turns out it's dickhead. And a little bit of dumbass too, because he falls for some obvious traps later on. So we got our intrepid reporter, asshole Hamster, and then we got Hamster's sister, fucking drug dealing Indigo. Cool hair. I like her hair. But she is also a fucking psychotic moron working for the manager, or one of our villains, just collecting money and running odd jobs for these fucking drug dealers. God damn. I don't like her either. She fucking makes some very stupid decisions that gets everyone in danger. Is dismissive. Her whole story arc is just making bad choices. She gets her and her brother into a whole lot of fucking trouble, and then later on decides to roll with Max for a murder spree. Wild. Yeah, she's like super comfortable murdering, like out of nowhere. Like, oh, okay, cool. It's the kind of thing you see. It's like, I guess she's done that before. So yeah, we got our main trio of annoying, yammering asshole who you find out later was always an asshole, but like we're for some reason supposed to be sympathetic with him. For him, we got our fucking either dumbass or a dipshit, or either a dickhead or a dipshit, and it turns out he was a dickhead, but also a little bit of a dipshit, and fucking Madam Bad Decisions. Oh, my monitors are in front of me, and my flux just activated, so it turned orange, if you're wondering why my face change color is there. Anyway, so we got those three just fucking clowning around, making bad choices. My problems are all plot and character right now. I don't like this one. Shit. Give me 1 second. There we go. Much better. My characters are all plot and... or my problems right now are all plot and character choices right now. So I'm going to be complaining about that for a while. Glenn Howerton. Hey, Glenn Howerton's there. He is our villain, and he has... Glenn Howerton, a man who has mastered menace, a man who his most famous role is a creepy, psychotic, borderline sociopath. Here at fucking exudes absolutely no menace, no... He's not trying. I'm sorry. I love Glenn Howerton. I love It's Always Sunny. He's not trying at all here. No effort to this role. Not even having fun with it. I really don't like him here. I'm sorry. I love Glenn Howerton, don't get me wrong. He did a bad job here. Fuck. So I don't like that. Our villain is the mysterious Cleo, who we only see in the last, like, 20 goddamn minutes. She's been built up the whole fucking movie, though, so... that's fine. Neither of them are that interesting. The manager is annoying. His lackeys are annoying. The dude from Kingdom is there. Fucking says nothing, does nothing, gets killed instantly. God, I really don't like this movie that much. Watching it, I was like mostly cold on it, but like coming back to review it, I'm like, wow, I didn't like this. Um, I know, I always know a movie's a problem when I have to like take breaks, to pause and go do something else, come back like 15 minutes later, watch another 20-minute chunk, pause. Uh, when I'm straining to get through like that, that's how I know a movie's really fucking losing me. But hey, I powered through for this. What else? What else? Oh, okay. Um, so the movie begins with like a little animated intro thing. There's like animated intro. I did appreciate that. There was I don't care for the animation style exactly, but I do like how little animated elements plug into the, or show up in the film during dramatic moments. Like is really tying Max Fist to like his origin story. That's kind of cool. Those were cool elements. I didn't care for the style that much, so that kind of wasted. But tangent. The thing I want to talk about is so the movie begins with a little animated opening explaining Max's origin story, Max Fist. I regret bringing up the Max so much now because it's pure confusion. A little animated segment bring up Max Fist's origin story, and the the character design for his animated face is kind of like not does not match up to his actor super well. To the point where like it was confusing to me. Like I saw it, I was like, I thought that was a black dude at first. I was watching the little opening intro thing, and then it cut from the anime intro to Max Fist in the bar, and I was like, who the fuck is this white guy? Was he the one? Was that him in the story? But like looking back now, the beard threw me off, and like, but like they shaded him like a little too dark, and it looked like a black guy, and I thought I was really confusing when I saw the white actor. Like, who the hell is this guy? That was just a fun little dumbass moment for me, I guess. But yeah, those animated segments do get full. There was one interesting bit where he turned his head and there's like a little animated visor there and like a little it transitions to an animated segment. And that was cool. The thing is, the visor wasn't tracked on his head very well, so it was like stuttering a little bit. I took some motion tracking classes in school, like compositing classes, and I know kind of how difficult that can be. But like, you're making a fucking movie, guys. It was kind of like jarring. Maybe it wasn't that jarring. It was a little wiggly and it was distracting. And if the movie had been better, I probably wouldn't have noticed or cared. But I was nitpicking at that point, so I saw that. I was like, that's fucking annoying. There was a nice montage of Max Fist and fucking Hamster, discussing Max's like backstory. And it was edited very well, like it cut between sentences, between different shots. That was kind of cool. I appreciated that. That was a well edited montage. God, just the movie does a weird swerve, where it's kind of trying to tie its two big twists together. That Max was not lying and he actually is an alien space god, and B, that he was a kind of crazy evil alien space god. Try to tie those two together, but like not. It's trying to foreshadow the second one and occlude the first one. So Max is doing some wild, wacky shit. He's fucking snorting meth to get his super strength back. And he decks himself out to go do crime stopping, and his powers become gun. He just wears a bulletproof vest and gets a bunch of guns and just starts murking people. Which foreshadows the big reveal that he was actually kind of a psycho on his own planet. Again, sorry, spoilers, I don't give a shit. I'll fucking put a bumper at the beginning here saying, hey, spoilers. But it's foreshadowing that bit, but by doing so, it kind of occludes the reveal that he's really a super alien or whatever, because it makes it seem like, oh, this is psycho behavior. This is the kind of thing a fucking psycho who thinks he's an alien would do. But I don't know. So it kind of lessens the oomph of the reveal that, like, oh, it actually all was true. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. God. Yeah, I don't really care for this movie. Some interesting shots. Some nice photography. I'm always a... There was one bit where it's like a nice casual conversation going on between these two characters. Meanwhile, in the background, fucking hamsters getting chased down and being with the bats. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I didn't really care for it. 1.5 out of 5. Nah, it's a super great movie. But I mean, like, if you want to watch it, go nuts. Does anyone watch these? B, does anyone care what I have to say? No and no. This is really just for me, to be frank. But, I mean, if you're here, hey. Bye.